We bout to blow explosive. We bout to blow explosive. Been making bad decisions. Empty bottles on the floor, yeah. Hella obsessed with winning. I be grinding on the low, yeah. Never losing.
This video is proudly sponsored by Standard Bank. This video is brought to you by Standard Bank. This video is brought to you by Standard Bank. Standard Bank brings you this video. A video in Standard Bank. Bank with Standard Bank. Tumelamba hatu. Remo Standard Bank. Retwere chalate. Hakira ushota kabukai kiltate. Standard Bank got your back. Welcome to it, ladies and gentlemen. As promised, continuing with this amazing run that we've been having with these videos, giving you guys 10 tips of how to survive things. We gave you 10 tips of how to survive December in South Africa. And then we made another one at the beginning of January, telling you guys how to survive this very, very tricky month. And now, of course, it's back to school. I know all your, what's the word that they use? Bundles of joy. All the bundles of joy went back to school last week. I remember my first day in grade 1 very, very well. It was also my last day in grade 1 because I said, I ain't going to this joint. Told my mama, let's go home. I don't know these people. But unfortunately, once you get to first year and you are lucky enough to be one of the people that is going to a tertiary institution, then you might want to know how to survive first year. Right, matric is over, being babied is over, you're being trusted to be an adult now. You have to think for yourself. You're going to make new friends. There's so much that's going to happen in this first year. Some is going to confuse you. Some is going to inspire you. It's going to shock you. It's going to be a wild ride, but hopefully it's going to be not just on the good and the school side, but personally you're going to have a lot of fun as you start to explore this new adulting scam. Good luck, young ones. I wish I existed back then, or I knew what I knew back then to help myself, my friends, my family, everybody, help us get through first year a little bit better because there's so much you need to learn. But also, in this video, you know your boy couldn't do it by himself. Next time I say, oh, I go class, I really means it. The very, very special partner has jumped on and said, Muchi, we see you. Muchi, we love you. Muchi, we want to connect with you. And I said, I want to connect with you too. So this very, very dope video for all the amazing first years from here in South Africa, anywhere across the world, is brought to you by the beautiful people of the Blue Bank. And that is, of course, Standard Bank. Let's get straight into the tips. These are Muchi's 10 tips to surviving first year. Tip number 1, let's go it. Do not get into a relationship in the first semester. Do not, under any circumstances, get into a relationship in the first semester. You literally just left home in matric, unless you're coming with a high school sweetheart or something, then yeah, cool, sharp. You guys will be over before June. But for now, if you are single, it's best to stay single while you're still trying to find yourself. You don't need somebody else who's also trying to find themselves. You're both trying to find each other. What is that? That thing doesn't make sense. Give yourself time to breathe. Go out there, meet new people. Go to the parties and whatever. See what is out there. You know, there's this thing that ladies speak about. They say, every time they meet a guy and he's nice, they'll be like, yeah, but I want to meet his friends before I make a decision. You know, because who knows what your taste is. So if you get there first day and some cute girl says, hi, Sipo, and I'm like, hi. She's like, so what? I'm like, and then next thing we're like, oh my God, we love each other. Woo! I don't know what's going to happen at the party later that night. You know, maybe you're going to meet somebody that you actually get along with. You actually have something in common with. So give yourself time to meet as many people as possible so you make informed decision. That's rule number 1. Do not get into a relationship in the first semester. You got it? Locked it? Good. We're on the same page. Let's move straight to tip number 2. Now you're in class. Now you're getting assignments. That assignment that you're putting off is not as far away as it seems. It always seems like it's there, and there's so much that needs to happen until it gets to 3 weeks, 4 weeks away. Start today. I promise you guys that assignment that seems far is not as far as it seems. Start today. The one thing that you went to Varsity for is the one thing that you have to get right. That's the least you can do. Your social life and everything, it might be dope, but if you don't get the school part right, you're going back home. You're going back home. So the least we can do, guys, is get the school part right. And that assignment and that test that seems so many moons away are literally happening next week. Everything is always happening next week. Everything that's 6 months away is actually a week away. If you think that way, you're always going to be ahead of the curve. I promise you guys. Trust me. This is advice from the bottomest of my heart for all those late subs, all those missed assignments, take it from me. Do not put off doing that assignment. Start today. Tip number 3. Back where I come from, Mafikeng, a lot of Tswana people will know. We say, "Monate ha o fele, go fela motho." Monate ha o fele, go fela motho. What that means is that good times never finish. Only a person finish. That's the direct translation. A good time never finish, a person finish. So the parties will always be there. And I know you want to go to every single one of them because I know you think you're the life of the party. I know you think it's crumbling without you. What are they going to do, Sipo? If I'm not there, the party won't jump. It won't be the same. I must go to every single party, must struggle every morning to get to class. You don't have to live that life. Every single varsity party, every single one is exactly the same as the last one. It's exactly the same. All that matters is just, I don't even know what matters. How strong is the punch? How strong is the punch at this party? Otherwise, it's the exact same party that happened last week. It just changes venue sometimes. Or maybe there's one guy that likes to host it. If you know you got something to do, you don't have to go to every single party. Try something new. You're in a new city, maybe. You've got newfound freedom. You don't have a curfew anymore where you used to go to the mall, be home before sundown. Now you can maybe extend that and do more positive things. Or just learn new stuff. Find a new hobby. There's so much more you can do than just go out to the party. I promise you guys. Tip number 4, which is that punch that I was speaking about at tip number 3, is way stronger than it looks. The punch is always way stronger than you think it is. Take it easy on the punch. We used to go to a party called Punch Party. The whole point of the party was to make punch and everybody to have a good time. Right. It's important that when you're at this party, you're not the guy that lasts 30 minutes into the party. Have a good time. That punch is way stronger than it looks. You don't have to know that, now there's alcohol now. No. That's the thing about punch. It tastes like strawberries, like orange, like apples. Hey, I'm just drinking apple juice. Hey, Mnandi apple juice. It's not apple juice, my brother, my sister. Trust me. That punch, way, way stronger than it looks. I promise you. The most important thing you can do for yourself while you're trying to save some money is pregame. If you like to have a little bit of something before you go out and have a good time, the best thing to do is to always have a few drinks at your house first. So when you go out and with your friends, you don't have to spend so much money because they're so overpriced everywhere you go. Especially if you're in these big cities, if you're in Johannesburg, if you're in Cape Town, if you're down in Durban, the minute you leave the comfort of your small town and get to these big cities, and suddenly you're at a party and they tell you, yeah, that drink will be 75 Rand. You're like, woo! I can have 1.5 of this drink. That's what I can afford, 1.5. Or you could have had the drinks at home. And then you could have just used that 175 Rand maybe to hold the whole night. The whole night. Hey, what's up, dog? You already know. Hey, I'm coming over there. Hey, it's a bang. Hey, I'm not. Nah, we easy out here. This is the level you keep the drink every time. You never drink it. Hey, someone, before you drink, you say, hey, what's happening over here? I see you. You guys are silly. Hey, Muna, bring my charger there. Stop playing with me. You always say that. Your phone is 100%. Stop. Hey, what is this guy? Talk around your drink. Never drink it. Tip number 6. One of the most important tips, actually. This is my favorite tip. Show up for your group assignment. Show up for your group assignment. Don't be that guy. You got away with it enough when you're in high school somehow because they're just trying to get bodies out. Now you're on your own, but every now and then you might be involved in a group assignment. You will be involved in a group assignment, whether you like it or not at some point. Show up. When they say the meeting is on Saturday, show up for the meeting on Saturday. You're working with like 6-7 other people. Everybody had to do their schedules in order for to be there at the same time. Show up on the group assignment. I'm gonna if you don't go to every party, I'm gonna not how fail. Now I'll continue that spirit of not how fail. We're actually doing our work first before we go out for groove. I promise you guys, show up for your group assignment. Be the person that pitches in. Don't be the person that is just that guy who says, can we use the orange color? Yeah, and then you never showed up again. And then when they're presenting, you're like, of course, I was a part of this entire presentation. As you can see, the color orange is striking and make this presentation pops. Thank you for bringing that up, Ntabi saying that was actually my idea. No, I know right now we speak about mental health a lot, and it's very important that you take care of your mental health. I'm not going to speak too much about it, but it's very important that you take care of your mental health. Don't fall for peer pressure. You're a little bit older now. You can make your own decisions. You don't have to do things just because other people are doing, and never compare yourself to anybody. Give yourself the time to learn, the time to grow. Don't do anything just for popularity. That didn't work in high school. Nobody got points for it. No one came away with a medal for it. It continues in real life now as you're in varsity. Do not compromise your mental health. Prioritize it the same way you prioritize your education. You got it? You with me? We're sticking together. Let's go straight into tip number 9. All right, guys. So tip number 9 is definitely about student loans and student funding. Do not be ashamed to go out there and find these new avenues that can help you pay for your school funding. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Think about your own situation, and if you need help, definitely places like Standard Bank has student loans available for you. They have student bursaries available for you, and they also have as another option you can go for, which is called phoenix.org. And all 3 of these options, if you read the description of this video, there's more information about them. Please click on the link, go to the websites, see how you can be assisted. Don't slack, because Standard Bank got your back. Tip number 10. We've been speaking about money a lot, and of course, if you're first year and you're still trying to find your way and how to save money and how to maximize the money that you have, Standard Bank's got your back. If you're in first year and between the ages of 18 and 25, you can open yourself a Standard Bank Achiever account. Now, what this is going to help you with, guys, is saving your money and, of course, maximizing it. You get access to the portal like Varsity Vibe. If you go there, you can get discounts on clothing, discounts on textbooks, and that's very, very dope, man. And I feel like you should look into that option, especially if you're just starting to, and if you even make less than 3,000 Rand, you can also open yourself the Student Achiever account as a student who's under the age of 25. So please go out there and check these avenues out, as they will help you maximize your money, because that is one of the biggest headaches of being in first year. How do I make money? How do I save money? Where does money come from? Does it grow on trees? Does it just go to the ATM? I put my Twitter password and then the money will come out. There's all these things that are baffling, but you guys don't have to break your brains about it too much, because all this information, like I said, exists right here in the description of this video. And there you have it, guys. Top 10 tips that can help you survive first year. You know, we added a little bit of the fun ones, but also make sure to get you guys here, because it's very, very strict this thing first year. One mistake, one failed rent because you went to a punch party, things can get very, very, very dark, my brothers and sisters. Anyway, I hope these tips resonate with you guys, and I hope if you're a first year and you're looking for some answers of how to save money, of how or which account is best for you as you're a student, go straight into the link below. Standard Bank got your back, and I hope you guys have an amazing 2020. All you amazing first years. For myself and Standard Bank, this is Muchi Matters, and these have been the 10 tips to surviving first year. We out of here.